Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. And we're in the chase. Alright, we have a nice UI. Okay, we're doing a bit of stealth.
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
Come on. Oh, take cover. Oh, no, take cover.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheat.
Alright, so we got to the first block has been filled, meaning that that one won't disappear again. Oh, bollocks.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers.
There we go. Get in cover, please. Get in cover. Alright. He turns the corner and then I go to that corner.
Stupid kid!
What? Oh.
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Oh.
Stop crying and get to work.
And how? How?
What are you waiting for?
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Take a brush and get in there.
Please, you don't have to beat him. I'll do it. I'll clean the chimney.
Go on then.
Alright, I have no idea what that bar is. If it's just... If I don't... Oh right, if I don't do anything, it doesn't get better. This is a case of you better hurry because you will die if you don't. We didn't suffocate. That's always good news.
He's still here, that's a relief.
Yeah, we all almost died. Oh, it's going that way. This is not a game for fine controls. Oh no, not this again. Oh god, this is... I might use the... I feel like this is designed if you're further away from the thing. Because there's no way I can see It's hard to keep an eye on both of these things at the same time. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Oof. Oh. Where did he go? Where did he go? Over there, over there. Oh, we're going to have to swing on the hook.
Where did he come from?
Now where?
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do
no.
with the drunken sailor? I in the...
Get
Ow.
away from me, boy!
What? Alright. So I'm very happy that it just sent me back a bit and not make me redo the entire thing. I was just trying to look around. He's very suspicious, isn't he?
No place to hide here. I'd better go through the yard.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
Oh, come on. Alright. I do love how just everybody has something to say.
Shoe shine Jim from Chambers Street. He's mute because his drunk stepfather beats him. Hey Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Awesome. Oh boy. And then I guess this one?
Hurry up!
I'm trying.
This could be useful with a small brush.
Okay.
Did you fall asleep?
Well, this should hopefully work. Oh. I thought I'd clean it first, and is that not good enough yet? Yes, I have no idea how to do...
Thank you, sir.
Alright, so... that at least went somewhat well. Oh boy, dogs. Yeah, those dogs are not going to let me pass, are they? No, of course not. Yeah.
Damn! I need to find another way. Damn! I need to find another way.
Alas, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm glad it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
Can we jump on the back?
I can't lose him now.
Alright, we can jump on the back. Nice.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
Can we climb up at all? We indeed can. Oops. Can we at all look through something? Yeah, going through the main door doesn't seem like a great idea, but then what? Then again, what does?
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house.
Alright, maybe we do take a look through the door. See if they leave it unlocked.
It's too dangerous to enter.
Yeah, I thought as much. I guess we are going to take a side door. Ooh. Well, this man does have rifles, or at least guns, so that puts him on the suspect list of is going to shoot us.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
Well, that's great news. Anything else I need to inspect around here? Doesn't look like it, but... I feel like I'm missing something, but I have no idea what. No, that's not it, but... Oh.
Oh, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
Really? But I want to see what's over there.
It's too dangerous to enter.
I didn't want you to enter, I wanted you to take a look.
I can't see what's inside.
Oh. Let's just go the way we came in. That's at least the tested way. So we now have a home address.
Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
And we have a family crest. Which should be more than enough to, well, at least get us on our way.
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job.
So, coat of arms made by Wiggins. Oh, it's the archive, of course, that makes sense. That would be an easy way to see. Well, to try and find out what family he's from. Yeah, investigate the item rolled in by Wiggins. It's probably history. The Green Dragon Tavern, probably not. Napoleon, also unlikely. That's just Roman history. Active Union, maybe take a quick look.
That's not the one I need.
So then, arts and architecture. I feel like this only makes sense in history, but maybe it's the sign of a tavern?
That's not the one I need.
No. I have no idea, so I guess I'm just going to try everything.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
We can also look at newspapers and other archives. Marks and symbols, badges and medals. Coat of arms. Maybe the military thing?
That's not the one I need.
Royal Red Cross.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one. That's not the...
Alright, so maybe this marks and symbols. English coats of arms, of course. Wow, it's really obvious once you know where to look. Coat of arms on the Marsh family. Yeah, that's definitely it. Nowadays, the representative of this family is Lord Edward Marsh, the well-known benefactor. He provides the poor people in Whitechapel with provisions, warm clothes, etc. Lord Marsh is also renowned as a co-founder of the Special Education Program, which allows poor people the opportunity of an education. Lord Marsh resides in 3 Mainsbury Road, London.
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Oh boy.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
I'll just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
Why wouldn't tell it? I think maybe it's the best answer. I don't like these options where you only get one word and not everything, not what the entirety of what you're going to say, but it does make sense in something like this, but...
We'll see. If you behave.
All right then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Well, that will be fun.
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
I guess, I hope.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
What's this? So, what do we have? Stay on the coat of arms. So, I guess we go to the Marsh's house. So then. We don't have any other persons portrayed.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Well, it's going to require one hell of an explanation to make that clear.
Let's get inside.
Let's. I mean, I do think it should be told, but...
Come in, please.
Alright, they're stocking up.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yeah, I would like to have a character analysis. Yeah, red eyes. I think of a lack of sleep. That's what it looks like to me, I think. Well, 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 a signet ring. Yeah. Yeah. Blanket. He's either ill or hiding something, but... No, he's sitting he's sitting on it, so... Hiding something would be... odd. I mean, it's not like he had a huge amount of time to prepare, and he is in his own home, so I would guess ill, perhaps? That makes the most sense to me. Painkiller. That makes me, yeah, that's confirmed my idea of him being sick. That makes this that he's feeling unwell, of course. Ah, and there's a doctor with him. Alright. We wouldn't get a zoom in on his face like that if there wasn't something, I would guess, but apparently I'm just wrong. Well, well. No, this is definitely not a cooking recipe. 1600 hours is meeting. That's personal assistant stuff. Yeah, I am rather confident on this. Hooray, I did it. Reuben Fisher. Reuben Fisher is a young man of 25 and already a confident physician. He is well educated, mannered, and a member of a hunting club. His clothes indicate that he is financially wealthy. Reuben Fisher is not only a physician, he is also Lord Marsh's personal assistant. Lord Marsh is a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, indicated by his expensive clothes and valuable gold ring. He has dedicated his life to helping the poor. He is ill, therefore he is covered with a blanket despite the fact that it's quite warm inside the room. Yeah.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
I have no idea if I'm hearing a clock just in-game or if I'm on a timer. Let's inquire on the disease.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
It's only influenza. The coat of arms has nothing to do with this. Painkiller. I don't quite know what influenza is. I think that the address might be a bit odd. Although he does go to 4 places, if I'm not mistaken. I think the leaflet maybe? Okay, what do we have? What's the leaflet exactly? Leaflet. No, that makes no sense either. Painkillers. There's an open package of powerful painkillers on Lord Marsh's table. Oh, I don't know. The address makes most sense to me, but it's going to be wrong. I knew it.
And what is this supposed to mean?
Never mind.
God, I'm an idiot.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight, and Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Dr. Fisher stated that he adopted the disguise in order to offer positions of work in London's poor folk. So, can we have a quick look over here? Our Quarterman Club, to celebrate our horseback riding, exploration and hunting.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
Look at the seal now. Dear Lord Marsh, here is the list of selected participants for the special education program in October. It looks to be a very promising event. I'm looking forward to it. Patrick Tanner, Thomas Kelly, John Snowbridge, William Thatcher, Regina Nolt Staple. Let's say
John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
No idea what B does. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. But no. Refuse. Lord Marsh and Dr. Fish boasted about the special education program, but they refused to provide additional information. Quartermain Club. Lord Marsh and his companions are members of the famous Quartermain Hunting Club. Missing. One participant of the special education program is missing. And then we have Hurt's special job. 3 weeks ago, George Hurt disappeared while on a special job. I'm going to take a look at the help because I'm not seeing it. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable clue combination. So I feel like the missing thing is definitely one of the things. And I feel like that has to do something with the refused part. Because why would they not want to give us information? And it has to do with the special education program, must be at least. What? Really? Of course, the missing person has to do with the other person also disappearing. Really? What then? What is just... Alright. That special job with refused. Alright, so he was on a special job, and that special job has to do with the special education program. Some of the facts may be interpreted differently. You can always change the picture of a crime by choosing Draw a clear picture of the crime by forming your deductions from the combination of clues. Track down the guilty party. Not connected. The special job mentioned by George Hurst is not connected with the special education program. Oh, they are of course connected. So... Alright, so we trying to put more clues together. So then Refuse and the Quartermain Club must be connected? No, of course not, but... What, her special... No, of course not, but... Okay... If they're not connected, I get that arm, but... Yeah. No, they are connected, that much I do know. Quartermain Club I'm missing, that also makes no sense. So we're not getting anywhere, are we?
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Dialogue. So we can talk more about it. Found special education programs for the lower class. It could be that George Hurst mentioned something about this to his son Tom. So I guess we should talk to Tom then? This participant. A list of names to the participants in the special education program was found at Lord Marsh's house. These were Patrick Tanner, Thomas Kelly, John Snowbridge, William Tesher, and Brian Staper. Quartermain Club. I don't feel like the Quartermain Club is in any way related. We have one more
I'm
talk.
gratified by your interest in my charity. You're the first who has offered to help.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Alright, so I guess we're going to... Was there another thing around here? We could take a look at this. Dispute for paupers. Whitechapel, High Street, London.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
Not exactly riveting information.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house.
Yeah, when I walked in I was quite sure that he was going to leave very soon, but... Boys Orphanage, Dr. Reinando's home, 18th Stephanie Causeway, London.
Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. Bags full of food. Locked.
Why would you lock something in your own home? I mean, it's not like people like me just wandering around. It's a common occurrence, is it? I guess we just need more information then. So I guess we'll go talk to the boy in the next episode, because oh my god, episode has been going very long right now. Although I have no idea how long it will be once I cut out all the parts where I fail miserably. Because hopefully I'll do that. See you then.